Follow along in today's video as we unbox the Grownsy bottle washing and sanitizer machine. I think most people get this product because they want to sanitize and wash their bottles, but as a full-time, or I'd say, I don't know, let's say 60-40 breastfeeding and pumping, I was really excited to receive this for strictly cleaning my pump part. But yes, of course, you can clean and sanitize your bottles, which is probably the number one purpose most people use this product for. But let's get to this very genuine and honest review, because although I was gifted this product, I will always uphold my integrity. Your trust is it means a lot to me. So let's start with size. It is quite big, and it might take up a fair amount of real estate on your kitchen counter. Keep in mind you need to be close to an outlet and have some sort of drainage system, which is where the used water will be disposed. A little side tip, if you add some dish soap to the underside of the suction cups, they stick a lot easier. Now, it's recommended to use distilled water, which even in my steamer it does, because that prevents calcium buildup. But I have to say, I did not have distilled water on hand. I mean, I did a little bit from my tea kettle, but the amount of water that you need for the full cycle to go through, you just need a lot, okay? I ended up having to use tap water because it just wasn't realistic for me to have distilled water in that amount. But I have to say, the instructions to set it up were very simple, easy to follow, and I really didn't have any concerns. The first wash, you're just kind of fiddling around, seeing where your accessories and components for bottles, nipples, pump parts, how they kind of work into the washer, because as we all know, we all have different preferences. And even in the diagram that they provide on what they recommend, it's just going to be different. It's going to be different because you have different stuff than in the diagram or what someone else has on a review. So you're just kind of fiddling around trying to find what works. But I did really like that there were options on how to customize it. So in the bottom, you can see you can put bigger bottles, especially like those Mr. Brown's bottles. Those are huge. I have the Avent ones, so they're not nearly as tall. And then the rack on the top, you can flip it upside down, maybe for some smaller parts, but then you can also make it into more of like a basket. It's all just trial and error at first. So in this wash, I was able to get all of my pump parts and 2 full bottles in one go. 2 bags of baby safe detergent in these tablet forms are included. However, I have a bone to pick with the verbiage of the instructions. Here it says directly add the detergent to the inner chamber of the machine. However, it really just means put it in the middle of the top rack. I was really impressed with the runtime of washing and sterilizing within 60 minutes, like a small little dishwasher, but way more compact and efficient. And just listen to how quiet it is. Here's when I find out I put way too little amount of water in there, and it kept giving me these flashing signals telling me to put more damn water in there. And it only took me like 3 times till I figured it out. But honestly, I was blown away with how clean and sanitized they looked and felt. And the fact that you can leave it in there for, I think, 72 hours with having it fully sanitized, that's impressive. There was no grime and no extra residue. It was like I took them right out of the package brand new. And there really is quite a lot of modes. So if you just need sanitizing, cleaning, anything of that nature, there's kind of something for every need. Now here comes my not so fun portion of the review, is when I'm trying to learn how to clean the actual product. Not that it's dirty. I just wanted to know in this review how to clean it. And here comes the bone I have to pick with the verbiage of the instruction. While lifting the lower rack assembly upwards with both hands. Am I losing my mind? Maybe it's just me and my postpartum brain, but I really need it to be like so simple, like the most simple that you can get in instructions for any kind of baby product, because I just don't have the mental fortitude to, might just be me.
I think I've read the same sentence like 5 times.
Okay, so I ended up figuring it out, and it wasn't thanks to the instructions. I had to Google, which thank goodness for the internet. But, anyways, so what I'm trying to do is take out the bottom rack, which there's two little prongs on either side of the center column, and you need to pull those away. I was pinching them where you need to pull and then lift up. But overall, I was impressed with the performance of the Grownsy bottle washer and sanitizer because for the amount that you're cleaning bottles and pump parts, especially being a full-time pumper or even 50%, it's a lot. It saves you so much time. You just turn it on and you go about your day and you come back to a consistent wash every time. I can see why it has such a high rating on Amazon. So everything you know will be in my description below with links and hopefully some kind of way for you to save some money. I hope you enjoyed today's review of the Grownsy bottle washer and sanitizer. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. And even better, add this to your baby registry. Who wouldn't want as many hands-free baby products as much as possible?